All right, hey guys, little update. Thursday afternoon, about 12:45 right here. I'm gonna do these every now and then just because I'm bored. You're kind of bored, everybody's kind of bored. This is supposed to be my favorite day of the whole year to be a teacher, okay? It is the first day of spring, which everybody loves. You know, everybody's tired of the winter, all that stuff. But bigger than that, this was supposed to be the opening day of March Madness. Yeah, so just to give you like a basic rundown, and that's why there's a college basketball game playing in the background. This is Kentucky and Louisville from 2012. But in my classroom, usually on a normal schedule, normal everything, during this time of the year, we do a bracket challenge. So I make a little poll or whatever on ESPN. I'll let you go in and fill out brackets, pick who you think's going to win, all this stuff. The winner, buy lunch for. I think last year I had to buy somebody like a rack of ribs from Walden, something like that. But I absolutely love this day in a normal year. So yeah, it's kind of sad that you all don't get to kind of be part of that. But if everything works out okay and we get to have a college basketball tournament next year, I will definitely let any of you all that want to participate in that do that next year with my new freshmen, whoever they are. But yeah, today we would probably just been watching basketball. I would have scheduled everything out all week long so that this would have been a makeup day where, I passed out your makeup sheets at the beginning of class, and I never really didn't get onto you too bad if you were watching college basketball on the smart board instead of doing your makeup work. So sucks that you all don't get to experience that with me. But it's literally typically probably my favorite day of the whole year. Like Christmas is awesome, birthdays are kind of sad when you get older. But right now, this is my favorite day of the whole year, and it's gotten ruined by the coronavirus and all that stuff. But we're going to be okay. All right, still got everything's still good. Couple of things, classroom related. The Google Classroom is working out pretty good for most people. If you haven't seen it yet, I posted a video of just how to upload stuff using your phone. Okay, I know a lot of you all have kind of struggled to do that over the last couple of days. But I literally just stuck my phone up in front of the camera and recorded myself uploading something. So if you need to look at that, go ahead and check that out. I'm going to post like a section where if you need me to call you, just put something there and I'll make a phone call to you, okay? Because I've called a lot of people. One second. Called a lot of people the other day, and it was not really a good experience for me. I probably called 40 people, and I might have had 5 people pick up, and of those 5, 3 of them were people's parents who didn't even know anything about anything. So it was really just an awkward kind of thing for me. So I'm going to continue to do that because they say I have to. But if you need me to call you, I can do that. I can FaceTime you. I can do a Google Hangout with you. If we need that video to show me what you're doing, I'll show you how to do something. We can definitely do that. Also, if you want to, I might just leave my phone number down there. That's probably what I'll do. And you can just call me, just because I know some of y'all need some help and stuff like that. A lot of y'all have questions about some stuff, Google Classroom wise, or just with your assignments. And make sure that you watch the videos that I posted first. Okay, and I'm not saying don't get in touch with me. I'm not saying that at all. But make sure you watch those videos first, because a lot of people have been like, I don't know how to do section whatever, and I say, okay, did you watch the video? And 5 minutes later, okay, I watched the video. I know how to do it now. So, and then some people still need some help. But that's fine. I can help you like that. Just watch the video before you, make me give you a phone call, okay? It would save both me and you some time in that respect. But I'll be glad to help you however I can do that, okay? Just a couple things. If you're not watching Governor Beshear's press conference every day at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're missing out. Because he is, I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But he is killing it. He's doing awesome. Every day I watch it and I feel better about life. I saw somebody put on the internet I want to hire. I know he's got an important job, but I just want to hire Governor Beshear to come in every day at 5 o'clock and talk me through my problems, because he makes everybody feel better about everything. So if you're not watching that, and that's kind of the latest update, I would probably do that. Still not 100% convinced that we're coming back to school this year, and that sucks because I actually kind of really miss some of you guys. I like being a teacher, and actually I'll tell you this. algebra and, you know, quadratic formula, all this stuff is not my favorite part about being a teacher. I know you're shocked. It's not even close. It's not even like the top 20 reasons that I like to be a teacher. I do enjoy math, but you know, I would much rather, you know, I like all the interactions I have with you all. I like, you know, helping you all when you got problems, stuff like that. I just like being around you all, and that's, you know, that's kind of the best part. So this is the, you know, I still got all the algebra stuff right now. I can still do all that stuff, but I miss my favorite part about being a teacher. So it kind of sucks, kind of sad, and I don't like to think about it a whole lot because I really don't know if I'm ever going to have any of you in class again. It might be like the last time, you know, we might not come back to school until August 1st. So, and like I said, I still don't know any information about that. That's just a gut feeling that I have. Okay, so then what I want to spend the rest of this time doing, I have, just like most of you all, probably spent the last, you know, week, 6, 7 days, you know, just kind of wallowing in self-pity. Okay, so I'm tired of it. So this is the first day of spring. So what I did is I wrote down a list of everything that's like that I could do, that everything that's positive that's going to happen. And I'm just going to kind of go through the list. And if you want to, kind of at the end, if you want to tell me like what's positive happening, you know, what can you make the best out of the situation, or what can you do to make yourself better, that kind of thing. Feel free to tell me in the comments, tell me what you're going to do. Just let me know. I'd like to see it. Okay, so first thing, the weather has to start getting better. It's been raining, I know, but it's the first day of spring. So eventually we're going to have like a 75-degree sunny day. And I'm really looking forward to that. I got to get out of the house, and you know, you can't go anywhere else, so you might as well, you know, be outside. So the weather will start getting better very, very soon. Okay? Another thing that I'm planning on doing, I've had like 5 books that I've been meaning to read forever, and I just never have gotten around to them. So I'm going to read some books. I might even do a book review later on because I got a couple of them that I'm really kind of excited to read. But I might do a whole separate post just about a book review, which is kind of weird coming from your math teacher, but whatever. It's weird times. I get to work on my house. So me and my dad went yesterday. We bought like $3,000 worth of wire and boxes and all kinds of stuff. So I think on Monday, me and him get to start wiring my house together. So I might have some electric pretty soon. So that's pretty awesome. I am actually one of the lucky people in the whole world. I still get to work out because nobody's told me not to use the field house. So I am, you know, they've shut down every gym, everything else in the whole world. But my gym down at the field house is still open to me. So that's awesome. So, you know, it's pretty cool. It sucks for everybody else. Like, it sucks for a lot of my football players because they had plans to work out at, you know, work out anytime or wherever in Bowling Green or whatever gym they usually go to, and they can't do that. That does kind of suck. I kind of have decided that I'm going to set some limits on some social media over the next couple weeks and to see how that plays out. I've spent a lot of time on Instagram and Facebook, just like kind of you all do. So I'm going to kind of distance myself a little bit from that, just see how it goes. I don't think it's really good for you to just sit there on your phone all the time, and if we don't watch ourselves, that's what we'll end up doing for the next couple weeks. So I'm going to limit some of that stuff, but this kind of goes against what I just said. A lot of you all have reached out to me about a TikTok because you were really upset about the last video that I said, you know, TikTok's getting sued, all this stuff. I am considering downloading a TikTok, downloading the TikTok app. There we go, that's it, and seeing what it's all about. I have no idea. I literally don't know anything about it other than you all walking around acting like morons all the time, like moving your hands around and stuff like that. But I don't know. I might even do a TikTok dance if I get lonely enough, or, you know, if I get bored enough around the house. But we'll see. Don't count me to that. Another positive. They said, I know if you don't care about basketball, you don't care about this, but Emmanuel Quickley might be coming back to Kentucky. He's SEC Player of the Year. He said he really wants to play in the NCAA Tournament. He got kind of robbed of that this year. So Emmanuel Quickley might be coming back to Kentucky, and that is awesome. So, well, the obvious reason, you know, I get to spend more time with my family. You know, I get to wake Clayton up every morning, or she wakes me up yelling, screaming, doing all that stuff. Get to feed her breakfast. You know, that's kind of awesome that I get, you know, several weeks right here where I just get to hang out with her and Lindsay. When we come back from all this stuff, this is a positive. Like, once this is all over, everything in the world is going to be cleaner than it has ever been. Because everybody I've seen is bleaching, cleaning, scrubbing, every single thing. Walmart's getting scrubbed down every night. So I was kind of a germ freak anyway. If y'all haven't noticed, I kept my room pretty organized, pretty clean, stuff like that. But when we come back, like everything's going to be, you know, spick and span for at least a few weeks there. So we got that to look forward to. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, but there are a couple things I want to watch on TV that I've been meaning, a couple series, a couple things like that. But I definitely don't want to spend my whole spring, you know, watching TV. But I am going to watch a couple things, so I get to do that over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to work a lot on some football stuff, so some stuff that I haven't had time to do. You know, put together some different playbooks, work on some schemes, calling stuff, ideas for football. So I'm going to work on that over the next couple of weeks. I might move my classroom around. This has been how this classroom's been laid out since I got in here day one, you know, 6 years ago. So I might do some organizing in here and change some stuff around. So who knows? I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I would like for my desk to be closer to the window. That's kind of my ultimate goal, so I can look outside and see sunshine every now and then. And you know, after all this stuff, I might be a Google Classroom whiz, so we might actually do some more stuff on Google Classroom even after we come back from, you know, whenever we get to come back. I might be a little bit better at it, be able to use some more of that stuff. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all the stuff that I had. Like I said, we have a really unique opportunity right here, all of us, where we can do kind of whatever we want to do. I mean. We got time. The world has stopped, and we have time to just kind of work on ourselves if we want to. So tell me what you're going to do over the next couple of weeks that you think, like, don't just waste it. You know, don't. I mean, I'm not saying don't like sleep till 11 every day, because if I was in high school, that's literally what I would do. But you know, don't waste all this time that, you know, we've been given. Do something to make yourself a little bit better. I don't know what that is. You know what that is more than I do. But do something. Don't sit around and wallow in self-pity for the next however long that we have to do this, because it might be a while, I don't know, but it might be a little bit longer than some people originally thought. But just try to make yourself a little bit better. Now I want to show you something, because it wouldn't be a Coach Smith video if we didn't do some math in here. So the NCAA tournament, just in general, when we get to play it in, it's pretty awesome. I did my research math thesis thing over that when I was in college. I did over filling out brackets and like predicting games and stuff like that. And I spent a lot of time working on that when I was in college. And I ended up typing like a 35-page paper. You know, just big long linear regression algorithm that I came up with to predict college basketball games. And I got really nerdy about it. And my professors, I had to like select the committee to kind of grade what I did. And they were really kind of, they really liked it because I was so excited about it. That's what they thought was so cool. But some numbers behind the NCAA tournament. Most of you all have seen an NCAA tournament bracket before. You know, it's got all the teams listed on both sides. You play down to the middle. Well, it's really, really hard to fill out a perfect bracket. Well, like so hard that no one's, I don't think, has ever done it. And especially if you do it just randomly. There are 64 teams that play each other. We don't count the playing games, stuff like that. But 64 teams playing each other in a 64 single elimination tournament. There are a lot of options, like a lot of different ways to fill it out. Well, how many options do you think? A lot, okay? And that specific number is something I want to talk to you about, because it's actually something we'll cover like towards the end of the year. Let's close this out. Let's see who's up here. Oh, Kentucky's beating Louisville 24-16. This is Anthony Davis, by the way, and Michael Pitt Gilchrist, Deron Lamb, you know, Terrence Jones. This is the year 2012 we won the national championship. We beat Louisville in the Final Four, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so let's get there. Pull up this. Okay, so NCAA tournament bracket possibilities. There's a lot of them. Okay, that number is actually this right here, 64 with an exclamation point. Okay, 64 with an exclamation point. An exclamation point in math actually has meaning. Okay, it's called a factorial symbol. Okay, and what that means is you take 64 and you multiply it by 63 and 62 and 61 and 60, and you go all the way down until you get to 1. Okay, that is a ginormous number. How big is it? It is this big. All right, it's a 9 with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 zeros after it. It is 9 quintillion. So your chances of filling out a perfect NCAA tournament bracket are about 1 in 9 quintillion. If you just go by randomness. Okay, now there are some things that can make that a little bit better if you look at seeding and stuff like that and things, but it's just a random tournament. So it's a lot of possibilities. Like you have a chance of, you have a much, like an astronomically better chance of winning the lottery. Like your chance of winning the lottery is like 1 out of 300 something million, which would be like right here. Okay, it'd be at this spot. So like you have a significantly better chance to win the lottery than you do here, and this goes up really, really quick. You actually have a better chance to win the lottery, get struck by lightning, and bitten by a shark in the same day than you do to fill out this. So that's pretty crazy. And I always thought it was just kind of cool. Usually I fill out like 35 brackets every single year, and I never even got close. It's so random. Actually, the billionaire a couple years ago, Warren Buffett, not Jimmy Buffett, not the one that sings Margaritaville, but Warren Buffett decided that if anybody filled out the perfect NCAA tournament bracket, he was going to give them $1 billion. Not $1 million, $1 billion. So nobody got out like the first weekend. So, but his money was pretty safe if you look at it right here. All right, so if you have any questions, class questions, life questions in general, let me know. And like I said, just tell me what you've been doing, or tell me what you're planning on doing to make yourself a little bit better person over the next couple of weeks. Okay? Use this as an opportunity, and don't just sulk in sadness the whole time. And please get off your phones every now and then and just like enjoy everything going on around you. Okay? All right, drop my marker. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.